It's stated that suffering fuels self-improvement the greatest. The hardest thing for a guy to go through is not developing into the person he was meant to be. You may sometimes wonder about the reason you were born, but most of usare use toignoring it. It may sound cliche, however. Listen to this with a clear and sharp mind. There are numerous genes, geniuses, and Einstein in the world. However, they will never be acknowledged since they never realize their full potential. The task of a guy is to develop into the outstanding person he was designed to be. Have you ever observed how boring people's lives get with time? Isn't it good that more individuals are showing an interest in improving themselves and altering their lifestyles? It's inspiring to witness people making the conscious choice to stop living like animals and instead put in the effort to lead meaningful, ambitious lives. It's a testament to their courage and resilience that they can recognize the potential within themselves and actively work towards achieving their goals. Everyone is capable of making this change, and it's time to start believing in the power of our ambitions. Not only does this signify personal growth, but it also shows us that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. It's a reminder that we can all strive for greatness and make the world a better place. Let's take the initiative to create the lives we want and deserve and strive to make a difference in the world. We can all strive to reach our highest potential and make sure that our actions and deeds are truly making a difference. Typically, retention is only the first step in this process. 3 categories can be used to categorize male existence. There are 3 types of spaces: profound, mental, and physical. Your finest self is there. We will go into depth about each of these since you're in charge of them. 1 is the physical realm. This domain is closely related to seed retention, such as staying away from adult content. You should start to appreciate your seed and stop lazily falling in love with individuals who deplete your energy. You should be concerned about the essential power of life, and it feels incredible. You took the initiative to go out. Your seed is where your masculinity originates from. It is without a doubt the most powerful force, and releasing it for sensory gratification would be a great loss. We are all aware that this world is the source of our existence. We are now all together because of that. Now that you've decided to preserve it, we need to look at how to adjust it so that it doesn't explode in unexpected ways. What does it mean to alter your seed? We most certainly do not want to return to the previous state, where we are under the influence of the force and have no control over our seed. Without a doubt, it is really powerful. Even though breath work and breathing exercises are not brand new, modern life has not yet adopted them. They are nonetheless effective despite this. You may strengthen your immune system, treat mental illnesses like stress, anxiety, and sleeplessness, and enhance your concentration and mental clarity by engaging in breathing exercises. The Weihorf technique is used for 2 simple stretches. You can apply Hawk's technique of Wim once, twice, or 3 times per day. Here, visualizing your breaths is essential. Can you feel how this energy moves through your body to different regions with each breath? What would happen if you failed to transmute? Your energy will cause undesirable outcomes. You could start acting more abrasively until it is transformed. You'll go through changes and mood swings. You'll occasionally need to regain your composure. This is not the best course of action. You'll need someone to lead the way, hold your hand, and provide guidance. You'll give in to your temptations and revert to your previous behaviors sooner or later. You should realize that you are the source of the energy and that you can modify it. Transmutation enables you to achieve your goals in life by bringing you into sync with them, the realm of the mind. How can energy be changed using the brain? Your mind is fed by good behaviors that promote neurogenesis. It is a thought process that emphasizes the growth of new neurons. Positive habits help you nourish your brain when the old brain cells are degenerating. You'll outperform others if you stick to routines. In addition, you will have the impression that the new you is independent of the old you. The first 2 things that develop and continue to be active for a long time are reading and learning. The second is meditation. Reading the human brain needs ongoing positive thoughts. It is comparable to a plant that uses water. Its leaves die if they are not hydrated. One theory is that visual stimuli, such as those seen in video games and other visual stimuli, might quicken brain activity. It is an inaccurate assumption that is similar to self-sabotage. You could think that these activities are stimulating your brain. This is because when you play video games or view entertaining content, your brain turns off reading and learning. Conversely, fuel your subconscious by tapping into it. Ideas and dreams develop gradually. When you first start reading, and you'll soon see that you're becoming better, make it a habit to read a chapter or two from any book before bed. Even your intellect will be put to the test by language learning. Just promise to dedicate 15 minutes a day to learning Arabic, French, or Spanish. You'll feel the desire to read and learn more as your brain begins to react. Your capacity to interact with the environment around you will considerably increase now that you have another option to change your internal energy through reading and learning. Reading encourages independent thought. You are allowed to express your ideas on anything based on what you know. Conscious meditation is a prime example of transformation. Many people will agree that contemplation during meditation is a superb energy shift. The problem is that there is no one right technique for meditation, and most individuals have no idea how to concentrate. In actuality, it's impossible to entirely stop your thoughts. However, it's preferred to start guided meditations gradually. Guided meditation sessions, which normally last 10 minutes, are beneficial for beginners. Throughout these courses, you will discover how to nurture inner tranquility and peace. You can only do it if you give in to all of the thoughts you have running through your head. You should behave in this way. Instead of thinking, pay attention to your breathing. Make a note of any thoughts you have as you go along. Then instantly return your attention to your breath. Once you get into the habit, you'll see how spiritual people can be satisfied with doing nothing. The only way to do that is through meditation. 3. The spiritual realm for the time being. We should move on to the supernatural aspect of things and discuss how otherworldly lines can help you restrain your desires. But let us first talk about some spiritual beliefs. What does the otherworld line exactly? Spirituality is connected to prosperity, sustainability, and happiness. Growing closer to God, and your life is more important. It must also include the activities you engage in, the meals you enjoy, the people you meet, and the locations you visit. Drinking lemon water with pink salt is one of the simplest methods to get back in touch with life. Regular morning rituals include drinking lemon water on an empty stomach while walking barefoot on the grass. Walking barefoot in the grass has been a tried and true strategy. We won't go into detail here, but take a cold shower to test it out for yourself. Taking a cold water bath has a lot of advantages. Don't forget to leave some love in the comments if this video was able to teach you anything. Why not like and subscribe if you liked the video, guys? It will undoubtedly support the channel and inspire us to carry on with what we are doing. As always, you've all been fantastic. Stay tuned for more videos like this, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, and goodbye. Most men are constantly looking for motivation and information that helps them in breaking their bad habits. We can motivate you to take control of your life. Men understand that jerking off will not lead them to a high-value man. Still, they have been addicted to this harmful habit for so long that they are now looking for an escape. Some guys prefer a carefree way of life. They don't try to control life. Instead, they accept whatever happens to them. They allowed life to rule them. This does not have to be the case. Everyone here has a talent, even if some of us aren't aware of it. What do you notice? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you like what you've seen so far? Are you content with who you are? What achievements have you had in your life? Every man has two sides, and the majority of them never get to experience the more powerful half of their personality. Everyone is on the road for a different reason. Despite this reality, no matter how unpleasant it may appear, if the sole purpose of your retention is to attract women, then you are a beta guy, and you will continue to function in beta mode until you mature and find a purpose in life. Can we focus on ourselves and achieve our goals if we temporarily put women in the back seat? How do you keep it, only to lose all of your strength, energy, and valuable seed while being intimate with her? Guys, this simply does not make any sense. We each have a divine gift. If you are cultivating your seed solely to attract ladies, you should conduct a thorough self-evaluation. What do you truly desire in life? Don't you want a meaningful life? Don't you want to be great? How about achieving great success so that your children and grandchildren can be proud of you and benefit from the legacy you leave behind? That makes seed retention practice even more beneficial. Or do you believe that only a select few are fortunate enough to enjoy life's pleasures? Consider your current situation. If you want the best that life has to offer, you can have it. If you work hard enough to keep your divinely given life force and channel it into your career. Stop being distracted by these ladies who have been sent to diminish our glow and light. You are giving up your life force. In exchange for a few minutes of pleasure, you can be a creative force and a seed of greatness. You will not be able to realize your full potential if you continue to spill your seed in front of a naked lady on your computer screen, or even while having intercourse with her. Regardless of how appetizing they appear, the pleasure is fleeting, but it comes at a cost. You're sacrificing your life force, your seed in exchange for a brief moment of pleasure. This saps your strength, makes you feel weak, and makes you vulnerable to life's harmful and invisible forces. When you don't keep your seed, you constantly attract women who have a lower frequency because you have a lower vibration as well. Because they waste all the benefits of their manpower by giving in to lusty urges, and she will share any negative energy she possesses with you throughout the intimate process. This is why, despite their best efforts, so many men fail to achieve anything positive in life. This does not imply that you must choose abstinence for the rest of your life. However, what if we could consciously choose to remain abstinent for some time? Simply to aspire to and achieve greatness. The greatest men in history have given up intimate relations and passion at some point in their lives to achieve their goals. If we choose to ignore physical intimacy and impure desires, we will undoubtedly achieve a great deal because God or the universe will reward our efforts. Your beta self is luring you into poverty. If you are completely focused on your goal and not thinking about women, your energy will transform instantly. When you repeatedly give in to your desires, you become a slave to them. The law of attraction states that you get what you think about. This is why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because the rich aren't concerned with a lack of money, whereas the poor can't bring themselves to think about an abundance of it. The same is true for men who can't seem to keep women or attract them in the first place. They blame women's society or conjure up a slew of negative associations with rejection. As a result, their predominant thoughts are of lack, and they attract more lack in women. Well, the guys who get women seem to get more and more as their predominant thoughts are of abundance, and it has nothing to do with money or physical shape in essence, even though these things help them boost their self-esteem. As a result, their vibration rises, resulting in the abundance mindset, and attraction is all about the abundance mindset. It is the art of transforming a lack of something into a positive and flipping it to work in your favor. However, it is easier said than done because rejection or lack of something is a dark, bottomless pit from which it is difficult to see the light. The law of attraction works in the same way that the domino effect does. You attract more of what you think about, so the negative thought that starts the process attracts the next negative thought, and the downward spiral begins. So, how do you get out of it? This is where seed retention comes in, as it is an unethical trick to manipulate the law of attraction in your favor. When you commit to retaining seed, the first thing you eliminate is the need for women. As you save your vital force and work on developing yourself, the negative thoughts associated with a lack of women or the pain of a recent breakup fade away. You are still a man, so you will still be attracted to and desire women. But the key difference is that you have moved from needing to want. When we need something, we immediately project the energy of scarcity. For example, I need this woman because I love her so much that I am afraid of losing her. We change it to I like this woman. She is lovely, and I want her, but I am working on myself and retaining seed. So I don't need her if she naturally flows into my vibration. Otherwise, I am abundant in myself. Because you have made a clear desire without the attached parasites of needing and lacking, this shift in perspective will allow the law of attraction to serve more women in your experience. As a result, you are coming from a place of abundance, and women will begin to flow effortlessly into your magnetic field. What if you decided to keep your stick in one place for an extended period to achieve excellent critical success factors? We will be honest with you young men and teenagers. Intercourse is greatly exaggerated. Do not fantasize about it. Do not daydream about it. And do not rush to enjoy it. Rather, focus on improving your job or academic performance. You would think that by the time in your 30s that you would have accomplished a lot financially if you could just go back to the age when you first started jerking off to adult content and had the same retention knowledge that you now have. By channeling your energy into a potentially lucrative career, you might have accumulated a substantial sum of money at a young age. Some of the 20 and 21-year-olds are aware of retention and are taking advantage of it. Others are more interested in chasing the bag than pursuing a woman. At such a young age, they are all earning hundreds of thousands of dollars and driving expensive cars. You know you can't control your life. Your life has been in beta mode for far too long, but it's time to give way to your alpha side and let the beast out. It's worth it, guys. The effort would be worthwhile. They say that a word suffices for the wise, but this is more than a word. If you want more videos like this, be sure to hit subscribe and take a look at the other videos on the channel. And with that said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to show some love by hitting the like icon. See you in the next video.